Hey Vili, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Great gigs. It's a pity that there were not many people, but you were amazing.
Okay, thank you, thank you. It was really nice to play. We had a gig yesterday in Tampere and today in Pori, so we had a good warm up in Tampere.
Yeah. So I was yesterday in Tampere. Was there a lot of people or?
It was surprisingly fine. Like the band's kind of similar than today, but a good evening. Like 70 people. Some people came from Helsinki to see us, so it was really cool.
Nice. So let's talk about your career as band because it's 20 years behind the Pressure Point.
Yeah.
So how does it feel?
Well, it feels at the same time kind of weird, but also really cool because the band has been going on for so long. So we've had some breaks, but I'm really glad that the band is still rolling, and it's quite remarkable that the band has been together. I mean, the band has existed for over 20 years, so it's very cool.
And now was at the beginning of this month that you did the re-release of your first album.
Yeah, it was. It was 1 week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Why did you decide to do it?
Well, actually, Inverse Records, that was previously Firebox Records. The guy who published the album way back when it was published over 10 years ago, he actually suggested us that they can do a re-release, and we just put a few extra songs there. So we were like, well, why not?
Yeah.
So it was kind of their ideas, and we were okay with it.
The last album that you released was 2 years ago, The Highland, and now we are working on a new album.
Yeah.
Am I right? So when should this be out? More or less, I know it's.
That's a good question. I would maybe the current estimate that maybe in a year. I mean, we have a lot of songs kind of ready, kind of song ideas and scratches and sketches, but we haven't yet we haven't finalized or we haven't done all the arrangements. But I think we almost have material ready for an album. We just need to get to work with it. But I would say that maybe in a year we have it out.
It's gonna be similar to the previous album, or are you going to surprise us?
I think both. There will be the kind of the recognizable Pressure Points elements, but definitely something new as well. We have kind of for each album we have I don't know changed, but we have kind of evolved into kind of a little bit new directions here and there.
And you released also a few singles last year.
Yeah.
So what can you tell about those songs? I have the list because I cannot remember.
Yeah,
I have a good memory, but short.
I understand.
So it's the Chase, Lives on the Road, Edge of Endurance, and Shapeless, the last one that was last December.
Yeah. Well, actually, the Chase and Shapeless are new songs. The other ones were singles from like radio edits from previous albums. So the Chase and Shapeless they were completely new songs. We just because we didn't yet have the time to do a new album, so we just wanted to keep ourselves active and release a few singles and a music video from the other one and a lyric video from the other. And kind of a new direction in that way that we wanted to try and express ourselves in a shorter time length, that's kind of a 4 or 5 minutes. And we just wanted to be active and not be silent, have something going on. And we tried this kind of we kind of experimented with some different styles. Like tighter, shorter expression. That's what we kind of wanted to do that. So, yeah.
Are those 2 singles going to be in the new album?
We haven't yet decided, we don't know. We did it like previously, that we released some singles and then we included them in the album. But we don't really know yet. But we have like plenty of material, so in that sense, they wouldn't need to be, like they're probably not required on the album, but we still need to think about it.
Let's talk about live music, because you You are on gigs a lot. You are doing a lot of gigs, and you have been on tour also in support with bigger bands, Flash God Apocalypse, Insomnium, and so on. So far, which one was the greatest moment during a live performance, and why? What happened that was that great?
Oh, that's a good question. There have been many shows that we have done, maybe like 150 or something. Yeah, the highlights. The Insomnium tour was really nice in Finland. I mean, lots of people. I remember especially in Helsinki, it was Circus was the venue at the time. I don't think it even exists anymore. I mean, like 800 people, and they were really into the music. Even for us when we were in a supporting role, maybe that's one of the memorable ones. And we did a tour in 2011 with Nile. That was kind of our first tour we did also abroad. And I remember that in Lithuania, Vilnius, the show was really good. I mean, the crowd, like, they really started to raise their fists and they were really into the music the whole time. So that was kind of a really nice experience. We were a completely new name for them, but they were with us for the whole set list. Now we had like 3 songs each 10 minutes, so it was not the easiest set for the audience to participate. But I really liked how they took us there.
Yeah.
So those two are one of the highlights.
What do you think about the difference between the audience compared Finland to other countries?
I mean, typically with our music, it's like more like people are listening and watching because the songs are like the parts are changing and some lengthy songs. So it's not like there's a mosh pit going all the time because we have all these different parts. But it varies a little bit. I think the Baltic countries, especially Lithuania, Latvia, they have been more into like every time there's a heavy riff, they're like, yeah. So that's one thing.
They warm up.
Yeah. I mean, in Finland, it's more like people are just kind of listening and watching. But I understand our music is that way.
Yeah. And you are going to play at Master of Rock in Czech Republic in July. So is the first time there?
It is. It's our first time in Czech, first time in that festival. So it's really nice to with this material we have out and with this lineup that we have. It's really nice to go and play in a big festival. So really nice. We got the chance through our label, so we immediately took the chance and we're going there. So really nice.
Are you playing any other festival this summer?
No, we were like this close to getting to play with some festivals, but it's tough to break into the bigger festivals. But like we've discussed with some smaller ones, we might have some shows now or next year. But at this point, it's the only one this summer.
And when you are on the stage behind the drum set, what's going on in your mind? What happened?
I think nowadays we are like 40-year-old dudes. The age starts to get you, and it's a physical activity, and then the parts you need to memorize. And actually, our new songs are, I don't know, maybe a little bit more difficult than the material we had on the first record. So well, at least I need to concentrate a lot with the playing. So it's basically like trying to get through the songs and enjoying it, of course, and then checking the audience and having the kind of a interaction there. But a lot of it is like getting through the songs. Not that like they're technically very difficult, but there's lots to memorize, like in different parts.
What happened after the show is over? You get off the stage, and what do you do?
Basically, we need to get our gear put them somewhere backstage. Then of course we discuss how the gig went, have a few beers. Like now we just discussed from the show, and we started to also discuss upcoming shows and stuff like that. And there were some people coming, talking about the show. Some people asked for our phone numbers, that let's do some shows together. So all that kind of
collaboration.
Yeah, and social stuff for like 15, 20 minutes. Then if there's a possibility for, to relax, go to eat, or somebody takes a shower. But typically we discuss how the gig went, and then we socialize with people, go to the merch stand and stuff like that. Yeah.
How do you take care of yourself? Because as a drummer, you do a lot. It's quite physical. So what do you do to keep your body and mind in a good shape?
Yeah, it's a good question. Nowadays I don't practice drums that much anymore. If we have a show, I practice. If we have an album or singles coming, we're going to the studio, I practice. But I'm not anymore regularly going to play every week. But I have other sports, family, job, so I keep myself active, physically active. So the physical part is I'm doing fine with it. But that's one thing, sports activities. I play floorball, soccer, ice hockey, so they keep me in a physical shape. But of course, it would be nice to play more. But I kind of practice before shows and studio and stuff like that.
What are you listening nowadays?
That's a very good question. Now the new Ghost album came out, I'll be listening to that. But even though we play progressive metal, I've had long periods of time that I haven't really listened to metal. I have, let's say 2 years ago, I was listening to some movie soundtracks or Enya or...
Yeah, I remember you told that in the last interview.
Really? Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, couldn't remember. But yeah, that was a weird time period. I didn't listen to heavy metal or metal at all, but kind of a lower cinematic, and then some indie, Sufjan Stevens, stuff like that. But now I'm listening, the new Ghost album. It's kind of at this age, I don't know, for me it's hard to find kind of new music, new bands. I know there's a lot, but it's maybe just the habit that I just kind of don't find the time or need to kind of find out new things.
Also, I think that for a musician is a bit different that from other people that don't play.
It definitely plays a part in it. So kind of you play a lot with your own band. Maybe you don't so much then listen to other music, or you get enough of your kind of own musical experiences. But on the other hand, when I had times that we were not so active. So at that time I didn't go to very many gigs. But actually now that we are again doing music, I've also found the joy to go to other gigs as well. So I've actually been to a lot of gigs lately, like Pineapple Thief, Von Herzen Brothers, Fear Factory was in Tampere, Dream Theater was in Espoo, and now Ghost is coming on Tuesday to Tampere. I'm going to see it, so yeah.
So what other gigs are you going to attend next?
Next? Currently on the calendar I just have the Ghost show. We were thinking of trying to get tickets to Muse was coming to Kulttuuritalo, but the tickets sold out really fast. We didn't have a chance. But no other gigs. Maybe Von Herzen Brothers in the summer I think we're going to see, but not that many. In my calendar I have maybe 0 to 2 gigs upcoming. Not so many.
Yeah. But we are at the end of this interview, so thank you so much for your time. Would you like to say something to your fans and people that are watching this interview?
Thanks a lot, and stay tuned and follow us on our socials. We're active there, and we've been having shows regularly, so we're going to play some more and see you on the road. Thank you.